Okay, so I got these chairs on Facebook Marketplace and I wanted to get something that was free so I can test out this technique where you use flat paint with fabric softener and water to paint fabric. So I didn't want to spend money on something and then it didn't, come out right. So just follow along and I'll show you how I did it. And at the end, I'll show you the end result and tell you what I think. Now that I got everything unloaded, I'm gonna go ahead and start cleaning the chairs. And I mixed 2 parts of bleach, and it's like a bleach cleaner, and also the Autoban. It is really good stuff. It disinfects and it smells really good. You can buy it at Home Depot, and of course you could just use bleach, put it in a bucket of water, and I just use my sprayer, which is a paint sprayer, to get this on the cushions. So I sprayed everything and made sure it was nice and wet, and then I just let it sit outside in the sun. Well, the sun was coming out, it wasn't out fully just yet, but I let everything sit just for a little bit, and then I came back with a rag and I wiped everything down with a rag, and then I did it again with just water. So these chairs are very clean. I left the skirt at the bottom on the chairs, but I am going to take that skirt off and you'll be able to see that because the legs on those 2 other chairs are so pretty, and that's why I took them, was because of the legs. Okay, here we go. So the legs, I'm showing you how pretty they are. When you're picking furniture, make sure that the legs look good, and you can paint the fabric, but you want to make sure those legs look pretty. So I just ripped the fabric off, and some of the nails came out and some of them didn't. I had to pry some of the little nails off. You'll find some furniture has staples. You just want to make sure you get them all out. All right, everything's been sitting in the sun, it's dry, and it's ready for paint. Okay, so what you want to use is interior flat paint, and I just got a quart because I thought 1 quart would do this whole chair, but it turned out that it was 2 quarts. This color is Midnight in the Tropics. It is a Behr brand. I love this color, it's so pretty. So you mix everything together. I used a 5-gallon bucket, but you want to use 1 quart. So I poured the whole quart in there, and then I used my empty can to measure out 3/4 of fabric softener, and then I just took a half a quart using the same empty can that the paint was in. Half of that was water. Just put it in a bucket, mix it all together. This chair, like I said, took 2 quarts, so that was 3 coats of paint that this fabric needed. But this fabric is different than typical fabric. This kind of fabric, you're going to need more coats. So you want to make sure you spray the fabric with water and then start brushing on your mixture. And I'm going to just let this play out so you can see how easy it is and how it's easy to paint. This is actually a very easy technique. All right, at this point, this is only one coat and I let this sit overnight. The next day I did a second coat and then I did a third coat, and I'm happy with 3 coats. It looks like it's done here, but when I woke up the next morning and looked at it, it definitely, you could tell it needs more paint. So just keep painting until you're satisfied with the result. And there it is, that's 3 coats, and I sanded the legs and I painted it with the Rust-Oleum satin primer and paint in one. And I really love it. I think it looks really nice compared to what it used to be, and I do approve of this technique. I will use it again. Thanks for watching.